Hi, friends. Thank you for being here. My name is Tara Long, and today I would love to share some musings, feelings, knowings, intuitions that feel really just timely and relevant. But they're always timely. So I want to talk about today or explore that you have a blueprint, okay? That your soul has come in, right? And you now are in physical form with a soul and you have a blueprint. That means that your soul has uh basically like things that it in this lifetime that it is has chosen to do, to be, to experience, right? All of these things. So your blueprint is, and of course I do believe we have free will to a certain extent. That's another topic. I believe mostly the free will we have is to not resist our blueprint, right? Um, okay, let me give you an example. So I'm reading this great, or have read this book called It's Not Your Money. And I can put the information below on author and everything, and you can check it out for yourself. It's fantastic, fantastic book. Yes, it's about money, but it's not really about money. It's in the spiritual realm. So it's really like you're offering everything to the divine. Of course, it's not your money. It's God's money, right? And when I say God, I mean divine, source, universe, whatever you want to call it. Um, so for example, there's someone that when we talk about manifesting, right? There's so many subtleties to that. And for myself, it's never resonated like the straight up secret manifestation because I always knew, and I know now, and I have known there's so much more to it than just, okay, I'm going to have a thought. And then it's going to, if I do it right, then I'll manifest it, right? Well, it's great to have prayers, thoughts, all positive, all towards what feels aligned for you, right? And then we talk about desires and all of that, which are not bad to have. But when you're in total surrender to the divine and to what you're here to do and be and all of that, then the desires also fade away. Really. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't ever want anything, and if you do, it's a total really non-attachment to it, right? You're like, oh, that feels really good. Yes, my perfect dream home. Yes, okay, that's for me a soul desire. It's a soul desire. But I give it up. I'm not writing every day. I'm not visualizing every day. Okay, I visualize, I can feel myself in my home and all of that, but I'm not forcing anything because you don't need to force anything. God knows exactly what you're here for to be and to do and what's for you. It's not going to get confused if you don't have exactly the specifics of what kind of countertops that you want. Do you know what I mean? So relax. You can just relax, be easy. Um, that it's such it, it's just hard work to be like, yes, I'm gonna do my vision board. I'm gonna and it's also doesn't even work. I mean, sometimes every once in a while it does. And believe me, I went through probably a decade or maybe a little less of doing vision boards. And one time I had two on my wall at the same time. I was living in Hawaii at the time. And on the same exact day, both of the vision boards just fell off the wall. And I was like, message received. No more vision boards for me. Not a bad thing to do. It gets you in the feeling, but to feel like your ego mind gets involved when you start doing it. Your ego mind gets involved and goes, oh yeah, we're going to make this happen. We're going to do it. And if it doesn't happen, then that means I'm not doing it right. I'm doing something wrong. I'm not thinking hard enough, visualizing enough, yada, 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 yada. When really, what's really going on is it's either your blueprint or it's not. You know what I mean? So someone can, and she used this example in the book, right? Jim Carrey's famous for like going on Oprah and saying, yeah, I wrote myself $1 million check from the Universal Bank of whatever abundance. And then he got his $1 million check, right? And everybody's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to write my $1 million check. Well, it is Jim Carrey's, it was, and it is to have that happen, to have that experience in this lifetime. He chose that. It's part of his soul's evolution. And to be famous and to, all the things, right? It's not mine. So, I mean, I never desired that anyway, but, the fame and all of that. Um, but it's just remembering that we all have a blueprint. So it's okay just to just be and it's really about like, let me tune in. What is my soul saying yes and no to, right? You can feel it. You can feel it in your body. It's not your heart telling, I mean, your heart, yes, has an energetic frequency as well that will guide you and lead you. Um, but the soul even has a materiality to it, right? It's very clear. And it's very clear. And if something isn't very clear, then it's coming from your mind, right? Because the mind has all sorts of things to say about it. And the mind isn't bad. It's just doing the job that it does. It only knows how to really do the one thing, right? Which is to try to keep you safe and protected. And that's what it does. Um, but can you just relax into, oh, okay, if I just offer it up and I trust that it's all happening for me and perfectly, and nothing that is yours by divine right can or will pass you by or not come in. When you are, if you're totally blocked and you're totally in the mind and you're just like, I'm going to get this thing and that's what I want and it's going to happen, then it can definitely like keep away what is meant for you because you're so full of what you think you know, right? And that you think you know better or best. But if you allow love to just take over your entire life, your body, your mind, your everything, your work, your relationships, it doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. Like divine will move through, love will move through and show you, guide you, lead you. What is the action step? What is the inspired action? Of course. But I just wanted to share that, just offer it up, release that needy wanting and the suffering from, if I manifest this $50,000 a month and, then I've succeeded. What about peace? What about your peace? I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. And if you need help with any of this, if you'd like a guide, I do offer that. Of course, I offer my natural law consulting and services and all of that. And I'm also a coach, a life coach. So all the links are below. You can check that out. You can have a 15-minute free consultation with me where we can explore if working together is a good fit. And trust me, I want it to be a good fit for both of us. There is no lack here. There is no neediness here. I want everything that's in alignment for both you and myself, right? So, but if you want to jump on a call, we can do that. Okay, we'll see you soon.